Hello, how are you?
Hey,
Hello, everyone.
hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. So I will start as people are coming into the class. I will introduce myself. My name is Geoff Watson. I'm Canadian. I'm from Vancouver, but I'm living and working in Santiago, Chile, in South America. During my classes, I try to encourage the participants to talk as much as possible. And I want to try to give everyone 1 minute to speak about the topic. And the topic this hour is going to be motivation. And I would like to use the Google Hangout chat box. So I would like us to use that as a class. So please take a look at the Google Hangout menu, some of the tools, and there should be an icon that you can click on, the chat icon, to open up the Google Hangout chat box. And I have put quite a few questions in there about motivation. All right, and so perhaps I can ask Clayton?
Yeah.
Yes, could you please introduce yourself to the other students and start off our conversation on motivation?
Yeah. Hello everyone. I am Clayton from Brazil. The first question is, do you consider yourself to be a motivated person? Yeah, I do. And the second one, are you motivated by money? Yes, I am. I need money, so I am.
Yeah, but other than money, what else is motivating for you? Give me one other example.
Let me see.
Last thing.
I don't know. When people recognize that what you're doing,
Yeah, no, you said that well. Excellent. I'm going to move on quickly to try and give each person 1 minute to speak. And I really am so interested to hear what you want to say. And I feel that my job is just to be quiet and listen and to try and give you some suggestions and positive corrections. So, Hakan, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Please go ahead with an introduction and a comment.
Hello, everyone. My name is Hakan, and I'm from Turkey. For me, the motivation is really important, key subject for success, and I think everybody needs to be motivated by some drivers to get success.
Yeah, and so what are some of those drivers? What are some of those motivating factors?
For me to want, for example, if I want to learn something, then it will be easy for me and I will feel motivated to that job. If I don't want, then I don't know, I don't want to study, I don't want to do it.
So you need to want to do things.
Yes.
To have a desire to do things. Yeah. No, great. Kadir, are you there?
Hi,
Please
my
go
name is.
ahead with an introduction and a comment.
I am from Khairuddin. I'm Khairuddin. I'm from Algeria, and I'm graduate student in computer science.
Yes, and please continue with your comment.
Which comment? What the?
We are talking about motivation, and I'm putting question ideas in the Google chat box. So you need to turn on your Google chat box. But what do you consider yourself to be a motivated or even an ambitious person?
I think I'm a motivated person. Okay. It depends on the situation what I am.
Sorry, could you repeat your last comment?
I think it depends on the situation, my personal situation.
Okay,
Sometimes
it depends
motivated,
on.
sometimes you know what I mean.
Yeah, great. Okay, Kyer?
Yes,
Kyer, are you there?
I hear you. Yeah, yeah.
No, sorry. Kyer, is that you?
Yes, I am. I did.
Oh, okay, sorry. Please go ahead.
Yeah, and it depends the situation. So, for example,
No, sorry. I'm trying to get a hold of Kyer Edin. Farfar.
yeah, Kadi.
Was I talking to Haken?
No.
Okay, this person here, Kyer, yes?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to move on. Thank you. Sorry. Allah, hello, how are you today?
How are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you again, Mr. Geoff.
You can just call me Geoff. We actually don't say Mr. Geoff in English. You can call me Mr. Watson if you want, but that makes me feel old.
Okay.
Please go ahead, Allah. What motivates you?
In this period of my life, what motivates me is I want to prove myself. I want to prove I am able to do any task assigned to me. So that in this period, that's what motivates me.
Okay, and who are you proving yourself to?
Now, if I get a job, I want to prove myself as a manager, and I want to get promoted to be managers. I don't want to work under someone. I don't want to be managed by someone. So if I get a job, I want to prove myself to get promoted quickly and become the manager.
Yeah, you want to be your own boss.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's an excellent motivating factor. Osiel?
Osiel.
Osiel, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I am from Brazil. I consider myself a person motivated. I like to feel when I'm doing something, I'm getting some improvement. When I'm getting something good to myself, and I realize that I'm doing something, I'm getting better. That's the first thing. Makes me feel good. It makes me feel motivated about stuff. Of course, money is good. Money can buy things for us because we need money. I don't think money is the most important thing to make us get motivated about something. I like feeling good what I'm doing.
So you feel that self-improvement is very motivating for you?
Yeah, of course.
and results, getting positive results.
When we see that we're getting something better in our life, we're doing something, we're working hard, and we're getting something back for the work we're doing, you know?
No, I totally agree, and I think that's a big problem with traditional English teaching, for example, is that students don't get motivating results. So, yeah. Polat, go ahead, please.
Hello, my name is Polat from Turkey. My voice is coming to you?
Perfect.
Okay, sir. If I do something else and if I success on that work, then I am well motivated, nothing more.
Yeah, so if you are successful, you find that very motivating?
Yes, of course.
Do you have a quick example, a personal example?
For example, I'm an automation engineer, and if I write a program on PLC and if it works well, then it motivates me.
Yeah, and now it works well according to you or other people's standards or international standards? What's more important?
What is more important if you look to international standards? Maybe the first thing is money. For everybody, I think it is the same thing. What else?
Okay, no, but sorry, when you said that you write a program and it works well, but how do you know it works well? According to what standards?
You can see that if the machine is working properly, then
Okay.
it means that it's working well.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ramasan, are you there? We can't hear you. Or Ramasan? Ramasan, please go ahead with a comment. Oh, you have to improve your microphone. I'm sorry. Clayton, back to you for a comment.
Okay. I think like challenges are motivating. You know, when everything is easy, I don't feel motivated. You know.
Okay, please give us, some. Sorry, please give us some personal examples. What have been some of the challenges that you have faced?
Let me see. When I started learning English, I started learning like reading basic things, and when it got easy, you know, I wasn't motivated, so I had to try to read something more difficult, you know.
No, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I totally agree. And if something is boring, it's not motivating.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hakan, please go ahead.
For me, if you have some goals, if you have some aims to achieve it, then you need to be motivated, and then you have to go ahead to your goals. And if you do like this, you need motivation, then you will be success on this job.
Yeah, so goals and objectives.
Yes, goals
yeah.
and objectives.
Can you give us an example of a personal goal or objective that you have that's challenging, that's motivating?
For example, I am in the last class of bachelor, and I want to make my master in somewhere in Europe, and it can be also Russia. And nowadays I'm learning Russia for this goal, and this is my motivation. I want to live there, and I am learning one language. This is my motivation.
Okay, so you are in your final year.
Yes.
And you want to do your master's degree.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
excellent. That's a great goal. Fantastic personal goal. Kyer,
Thanks.
please go ahead.
Yeah. I will answer the questions. Do you consider yourself to be motivated person? Say what? Are you motivated by money? Yes, it is the first thing I think it was that motivating me. But
But just quickly, how much money do you need?
yeah, when I feel that I'm in a satisfaction situation, I think that was that this is the money what I need.
Yeah, and one more comment, please.
And I think when the money is when I'm in satisfaction situation, the pleasure and the pleasure is the first thing that motivate that motivate me.
So pleasure, a satisfying
Pleasure in
situation.
what I'm doing.
Yeah. Ah, okay, good. You're satisfied. Self-satisfaction. Lexo, please go ahead.
Hey, hello everyone. Actually now I'm pursue my master degree in China, and I have a motivation to improve my English because I want to go to United States someday, and I want to study there or maybe find a job in United States. And
Okay.
that's my goal. And I know it's quite hard to achieve it because you know I think it's very hard to get the scholarship to the United States. So maybe I need to pay by myself. Then I need a lot of money to pay the tuition fees.
So it will be difficult to pay for it by yourself. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you are motivated by the American dream?
Yeah, American dream.
Okay. All right. Allah, please go ahead.
I want to talk about money as a motive. I want to have a lot of money to live in a luxurious to live a luxurious life. But now I don't think about money. First I have to have the experience. So if I find a job with no money, I will work to prove myself and have experience. Because to have a good job, you need to have experience, and you have experience. You need to find a job. It's like a circle. So
Yeah.
Okay.
No, sorry. Please go ahead.
So if I found any job with no money, I will go for it.
Yeah. Okay. So you're really motivated by gaining experience.
Yes.
Yeah, work experience and to gain other experiences. It just in English we have a saying. I'm putting it in the chat box. A catch-22 situation is just what you described. So you can't get a job without experience, and you can't get experience without a job. So what do you do?
Yes, yes, I understand.
Yeah. And so please go ahead, Polat.
Yeah, hello again. I think when we look in the next station, to be promoted in our work, maybe get us more motivated than now.
Okay, and now what does a promotion mean, though? Is it just more money, more responsibility, different jobs?
Yeah, more responsibility. What I mean is.
Yeah, please keep talking.
Yeah, but this is very. How can I say? Very. Oh man, how can I say it?
Well, what kinds of things do you want to do? As you are promoted, as Allah said, do you want to supervise other people?
Yeah, it could be, but I think when I look my profession, I'm going to be a manager or an administrator or something else.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Ramasan. Can we hear you now? Okay, I'm sorry, we don't hear you. And Sergio?
Hi.
Yeah, please.
I'm from Brazil, and I don't know exactly what makes me motivated, but for example, English, I wanna talk to the people over the world and to read books because here where I live, the books are crappy.
Yeah, you know, I feel so lucky that the world has chosen English as being an international language. I mean, and so, why do you want to speak English? Who do you want to talk to? Everybody, or particular people from particular cultures?
Everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. I'm going to move on to Clayton. Go ahead, please.
Another thing that I think that motivates me is constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism.
Criticism, yeah. Because I want to improve, you know. I want to do the best I can do. That's it.
No, but then are you good at giving constructive criticism?
I think I am. Yeah.
What's the secret to giving constructive criticism?
I think many people try to say you wrong, but I think you should try to say like there's a best way to do something.
A better way.
A better way.
Yeah, a better way to do something. Okay, Hakan, please go ahead.
I will continue with one example in Europe. I know the EVS, it's called EVS shortly, but it's European Volunteer Service. It takes too many people. They are going to make their voluntary work in Europe and in different countries, and they provide too many things for volunteers. So they're all motivations for each volunteers. For example, they provide a place and accommodation free for them, and language courses to adapt themselves easily to the population, to the society in which country they do their work. So I think this kind of construction is really nice.
Yeah, that kind of support. Yeah, please, when I come back to you, please tell us more about that. And just
Okay.
in English, when you say too many, too hot, that is bad. And so they give people a lot of support. Yeah.
So it's better to use quite a lot.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Or a lot, many, much. Yeah.
Right.
In English, when you say to something, it usually or almost always means something negative, something bad.
Okay, thank you.
Like something is too expensive. That's bad. Kyer, go ahead.
Yeah. So, well.
Yeah, please go ahead, Kyer, with a comment.
Comment. I think the money when it arises, that time we feel that is not the money is motivation. It's not.
So you don't feel that money is motivating.
Yeah, it's not the money. By experience, what I mean.
Okay, no, fantastic. I think there are quite a few studies that show that in the end, money is really not the most important thing for people. Yeah. Lexo, go ahead, please.
Yeah, actually, I have a I have a story for you, and the story actually it's a true story. It's a true thing. And in China in 1970s, it's the Cultural Revolution. So in that period, the people don't have right to study. They cannot go to school. They just can work. So after that, there is a man, and he really want to go to school, but he cannot. And there is
He could not.
he could not go to school. But after the Cultural Revolution, he got a chance to Japan and to learn languages. And but when he go to Japan, he borrowed a lot of money to Japan. But when he go to Japan, he found that place is in the country. He cannot work to earn money to pay the money he borrowed.
Okay, now I'm going to move on, but I want you to continue with this story. Yeah, Allah, please go ahead.
I'd like to talk about my goal for the next 3 months. My goal is speak English fluently because my motive I feel ashamed not to be able to express myself in English, because in Egypt we study English from year 1, so I feel it's a bad thing to know a language and can't express myself with it. Okay.
Yeah, okay, and so you're now, first of all, and guys, help me out with this. Her English is beautiful, right? Her accent is perfect. Okay,
yes. Thank you.
But for some people, failure is very motivating. Is that true for you?
Yes. I don't like to fail or
yeah, you don't like to fail. Yeah, okay. Oh, great. You have very high standards. Yeah.
Thank you.
Pavel, please introduce yourself and go ahead with a comment about motivation. We're using the Google Hangout chat box.
Hello, can you hear me?
Sorry?
Can you hear me? Anyone?
Yes, perfect.
Yes,
please go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. My name is Paul. It's easier maybe for you to say so. Simply Paul. I didn't really get what I have to do with the checkbox.
Yeah, so sorry, please turn on the Google Hangout chat box. And we have lots of questions and comments about motivation. But,
yes, I see them.
Yeah, okay. And so are you a motivated person?
This is a rather difficult question for me because I don't fully understand it. I mean, people get motivated one time and then they are not so motivated. So I get this question like, am I motivated all the time? Is it right?
Well, okay, but you're making some very good comments. That's what I was looking for. Are you motivated? What motivates you the most?
I think the most motivating thing for me is the personal success, and it doesn't mean I have to be famous or rich. It's something.
Yeah,
like,
I'm going to move on. Sorry, but just we'll be coming back to you. Very interesting comments.
Right.
Polat, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Generally, in here we all talk about in business life of motivation, especially me, and I want to look on the other angle. For example, talking about in social life. As to me, one of the things which motivate me going out with my friends and entertain with them, that is more important for me, and it's really good. Really good at time. Yes.
being a good friend is a big motivation for you.
Yes, yes, yes. It's one of the real important thing.
Yeah, and what else? Like relationships, personal life, family life. Is that a big part of your life? Is that motivating for you?
Yes, yes, of course. And when we look the Turkish family structure, and it's very important for us.
Okay. All right. Great. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
And so, Sergio?
I think what makes me very motivating are the results.
Okay, results.
For example, English, the pleasure of speaking a different language is very motivating. But we have to think about the future, not the present, because if you try to be just thinking about the present, we will be discouraging. If you look bad.
Yeah, please keep going. You're making some really interesting comments. How are you looking towards the future?
I see my future being able to talk in English fluently, and I think I will be able to share my experiences with people around the world and in English, and as well learn more languages.
Okay, fantastic. I just wanted to say quickly that I feel that many students should stop trying to learn English and just begin using it, because you already know how to speak English. It's not perfectly, but nobody's perfect. My English is not perfect. And so just don't stop being an English student and start being an English speaker and start using your English. I try and encourage people that way. Hakan, please go ahead.
Yes, I was talking about the European Voluntary Service.
Good.
It's called service, but actually it is a great program for every European, even in the neighbor countries. And also in my country, we can apply for this change program. For me, it is a change program, and it's motivate too many things for young people, among young peoples and all Europeans. It provides, as I said, accommodation, food, and a little bit pocket money for you. And it's written, it seeks develop solidarity and mutual understanding. I mean, it is important for mutual understanding because, for example, me, before I go to Europe, I had too many, not too many. I had many prejudices about Europeans, about other cultures. But well, after I did, then I broke all my prejudices.
Your prejudices.
Yeah, prejudices.
Prejudices. Yeah, okay. And it's an exchange program for young people?
Actually, it is not exchange, but you have to have some accredited organization, institutions. Then because of them and together with them, you can go to another country in Europe or neighbor countries.
Yeah, a neighboring country.
Yeah, neighboring countries.
Lexo, go ahead, please. The story. So this man went to Japan.
Yeah. Before the man went to Japan, he already married to a woman and have a beautiful girl. When he go to Japan, her daughter is, I think, maybe 8 years old. And
his daughter.
Yeah, and when he go to Japan, he found that it's hard to make money. So he just because his visa has expired, so he cannot. If he go back to China, he cannot go to Japan again. So, but actually in Japan, he can earn about 10 times money than in China. So he just live in Japan and make money for about 10 years. And he in the 10 years he didn't saw her wife and her daughter, but he earned a lot of money for her daughter to go abroad, to go to United States to take the good education.
Okay,
And
no, so his family. I'm going to move on. Great job. Now,
okay,
he could not see his daughter or his wife.
yeah.
And then just quickly pull out. Sorry, we can hear you typing. So if you can you silence your microphone, please? Yeah. Great. And so Allah, please go ahead.
Yes, the failure really motivates me, but the other thing that motivates me, work under stress.
Okay.
If a task assigned to me, I really don't begin to work on this task. Uh, if the task period was 3 days, I really begin to work in the last day, in the last minute. So I get motivated by being stressed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And deadlines.
Yes,
Yeah.
deadlines.
Tight. Yeah. Okay. Well, and but do you think of that as being something good?
No, it's very bad because in the last minutes I have to make anything quick, and nothing is done perfectly. So I don't make things good in the last minutes.
So yeah,
It's something bad in me.
yeah, you don't do things well if they are done in the last minute.
Yes, but
Yeah.
I try my best.
Yeah. No. Good. Paul or Pavel,
Anyway,
please go ahead.
um, okay. We continue with the motivation issue, yes? Um,
Yes. I'm sorry. Just please go ahead with a comment.
yes, the motivation can come from different things like success, like money, like fame, and I think the most important motivation comes from yourself, like when you are sure that you do the right things at all. When you are sure you are the strongest, the smartest, and do the most right things. When you are sure for yourself. Yes.
Yeah, when you are sure of yourself. So, but there's a little bit of competition in there. Being the smartest, being the best.
I think you really don't need these competitions because life is hard enough for you not to think about these things.
Yeah. Okay. No. Great. And Polat, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So you talked
you can
everything,
call me
nothing
Geoff.
left. Okay, sir. Okay, you talked everything and nothing left to me. But I can mention about discourage if you want.
Sure.
Yeah. For example, in business life or in school time when we were in student, there are some people who always talking and makes you unmotivated. For example, when you are solving a problem, then somebody comes your next and asks you, no, it is not like that, and it makes you really unmotivated, and you have to struggle with also that man.
Yeah. Do you have any negative people in your life?
Of course,
co-workers, friends. Yeah.
Not co-workers, but customers are really struggle me. Yeah.
Okay. No, great. Sergio?
The World Cup is gonna take place where I live, and I think it's a good opportunity to practice English and talk to different people. But here in Brazil, a big problem is that people work for peanuts, and that makes them very sad to work more.
So the economic situation, the pay in Brazil is discouraging.
Yes. Because
But what is the solution for people?
I think I don't know exactly a good solution, but
So, because your country has taken on two huge challenges to host the World Cup and then the Olympic Games. And so, wow.
perhaps the education can make people get more money, because not everyone have the chance to learn what's necessary to work to work.
And to make more money. Yeah, great. Good comment. Lexo, please go ahead. Now,
Yeah.
now the true story, who is this person? Do you know this person?
No, I don't know. I just I posted the link. It's on YouTube, and this is a documentary of the story, and it's in Japanese and Chinese subtitles. So maybe you don't understand, but you can watch the story. It's very touching story, and in my opinion, I think a very big motivation for people is not only the people themselves, but his family, his children. I think the people will do a lot of things for their children. So for the family, and they can they will to study and earn money just for themselves and the family to live a better life. So that's a big motivation.
Yeah, no, I think that's a very important comment. Allah, go ahead, please.
Yes, I'd like to tell you about a real situation happened to me. The last year was my year in the we had to. So our graduation project was about.
Carlos, could you please mute or silence your microphone, please? Carlos, could you please silence your microphone? Carlos? Yes, please. Could you turn off your microphone? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, perfect. Allah, again, please.
Our graduation project was to develop a social network for my college, and I was responsible for developing Android program to open this social network, and I was supposed to work the whole year on my project, but I didn't begin. I didn't begin my working until before the discussion of my graduation project by 15 days. So I had to search the internet for codes to gather together and make my project.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll come back to you, Allah, but I'd like to hear more about that story. And so, Pavel, go ahead, please.
You take me by surprise every time. Yes. What was the issue? What was the question?
Well, let me ask you one. Have you ever been able to motivate someone who had given up and lost hope?
Oh, yes, many times.
Oh, good.
This is the thing that I like to do. I like to reassure people to tell them that they are not so useless, that they are strong, that they are potent. For example, one time I used to be in a music band, and you know, when you are in a band, these situations when everyone is frustrated are common and happen often. So that time I told them, yes, you can, yes, you can, and this is a very pleasing thing to do.
Yeah, great. Just quickly, Juan, I'm sorry, could you please silence your microphone? Juan, could you please turn off your microphone? Polat, please go ahead. Oh, no, you've turned off your microphone, Polat.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Hello again. I would like to talk about the question about the parents and families in my country do a good job at motivating. It is your question. And in my country, I don't know how the situation in other countries, but in here, our parents has too much effect on their children. And it is sometimes in a good condition, but it's sometimes in a bad effects.
Yeah.
What I mean is
sometimes they have too much influence.
Yeah, too much influence, but
too much influence is bad.
Yeah, generally, they want us to be what they want us. The decision is not always belong to us.
Right.
Do you understand what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
Of course, yeah. They want you to be how I don't know how they want it.
Yeah, of
okay,
course. Yeah, it's right. I'm lucky, but the others are not.
Yeah, good. Sergio, please go ahead.
I don't think it's very important to be seen by people as a successful people, person. But I think it's better to feel myself successful. And every time, if you wanna be seen as successful, I think you just have to smile. But for yourself, you have to try hard.
Yeah, well, I think being happy is, and as some of the other people said, satisfied with your own life. I think that's something that's very important. Yeah. Barun, are you there? Barun? Hello. Okay, let's go back. Carlos, hello.
Hello.
Please introduce yourself and a comment about motivation.
My name is Charles. I have 20 years. I'm from Colombia. It's really good because there is a child near to me and he is making a lot of.
And so, what do you find motivating? Oh, did he? We don't hear you, Carlos. We can't hear you, Carlos.
It is now. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Charles. I have 20 years. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Colombia. Motivation. I can say the motivation for me. I have a lot of things that motivate me. For example, I have my family that will support me, and I don't know. I don't have child.
You have children?
No, I don't have children.
Yeah. Okay.
You're single.
No.
Still, you're single.
Okay. You don't have children. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Motivate for me, I can say a lot of things that I have been.
Okay. No, great. Well said. I'm going to move on to Lexo. Lexo.
Okay.
Yeah, based on my last comment, actually my biggest motivation is for my family. even though I don't have my family now, but for my future family, for my children, I hope they could have the opportunity to take the best school in the world, and have the opportunity to working and study with the best people in the world. That is my biggest motivation, and I hope I can achieve my goal someday. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no, I think that that's the one thing that we can do for other people is give them opportunities and show them how they can take advantage of opportunities. I think that's
Yes.
great. Mohammed? Mohammed, are you there? Okay. Ala, please go ahead with a comment.
My dream was when I was studying while college. My dream was to work for an international programming company and to do my master's. But after graduation, all my family tries to convince me to work as a teacher. But I don't want to work as a teacher. I don't think I will be a good teacher. I really tried to be a teacher for 4 days, but I failed. Um, but they kept telling me I have to be a teacher, but I don't want that.
So they are pressuring you to be a
Yes.
teacher. Why?
Yes.
Why is that?
They think for a girl the best job is to be a teacher, but I don't think so. They kept telling me you won't succeed. You work in the last minutes. To be a programmer, you need to work to
Yeah.
begin to continuous working to be
Yeah.
working.
To
So
be a consistent worker. Yeah.
yes, they think I won't succeed, but I think I'm not ready to be a teacher. I don't like teaching. It's a hard job for me to stand in front of a class and work spontaneously. I don't think I am able to do this.
Okay. No, super comment. Pavel, please go ahead.
Yes, I must say I had the same problem as maybe Allah, because my parents urged me to go to the college and to have a particular profession they wanted, and I didn't want it, and it took a time for all this to settle. When I tried myself in different areas, and only then after maybe 5-6 years, I understood that my parents were right.
Okay, well, good. Yeah. But what was that motivating you wanted to sort of prove them wrong. You wanted to succeed without going to school. Was that motivating for you?
The motivation was not to prove them wrong, but it's maybe simple laziness.
Okay.
And I read in books, and I saw in the movies that European youth don't go to the college immediately after the school. They go on vacations. They are finding themselves doing hippie things, and so I thought I'm not worse than them, and I decided to do that myself.
Okay. Well, no, but that was it turned out to be a good experience, a valuable experience.
Yes.
Polat, please go ahead.
Hello again. Maybe I'm going to talk too politically, but I believe that the government in the countries should offer more opportunities to young people, helping them for good future them, and they have to motivate them on this way. But unfortunately, when we look to the world countries, there are very, very few this kind of country. USA, England, maybe France, and some other kind of countries. The world countries should have to be more when we look to generally.
Yeah. So they should do more. But at what age? What age are you talking about? The government should try and motivate people at what age?
I think in all age, because education is starting from the birth to die, you know. In all age, they should supply us good things. They have to motivate us.
Yeah, well, I think that's one thing, good thing about globalization is people can see more of the opportunities that are out there. Because, Canada, for example, I know that we need young, motivated people to come and move to Canada and work and start their lives there. That's just a fact. We need that. And so, yeah. Sergio, please go ahead with a comment.
My last president here in Brazil left school at the 2nd grade. And that makes the people think they don't need to study to be successful, but otherwise he improved the education system a lot. But that is still...
But how did he improve it? Like by investing more money in it, or changing the curriculum?
Giving resources to the students, and he made he fixed some problems. For example, the topics, the matters,
the subjects.
Yes.
Yeah, the materials,
yes,
the curriculum. Yeah. All right. Great. Back to you, Carlos, for a comment.
Okay. What motivated me to learn to speak English when I was a child? Every people say it because when I was born, every people say that it was difficult to learn to speak English very well. So I say, why? It was difficult. And so when I started to learn to speak English, I was 14 years old. And
sorry, Carlos, it's with the noise in the background, it's very difficult to understand you. If you can find a quiet place or maybe cover your microphone, because we can't really understand you. I'm sorry. I'm going to move on. Sorry. Lexo, please. Go ahead. We can't hear you, Lexo.
Yeah, because I mute myself. I agree with Carlos said about the government should pay more attention. They should motivate the citizens in that country. But it seems that a lot of countries didn't do that. And in China, it's the same. So the government has the money, but they just put a few money on the education. So still a lot of people in China don't have the opportunities to study. And
so they're only investing a small amount of money in education.
Yeah, very small. So that's very bad in China.
No, that's very discouraging.
Yeah, so that's why I want to go to abroad for myself and my future.
Okay, yeah, great. So where are we? Ala, please go ahead.
Yes, I'd like to talk about recommendations. It's a better you may take other person place My mother is an educational manager in here in Egypt, so she found me a good job with a good salary. When I went there, I couldn't work as a teacher. I felt that I'm taking that place is belongs to some other person qualified than me, so I couldn't continue. So I left the job.
Yeah, so sometimes when you are given something, that's not a motivating situation, and yeah, it didn't really match you. Yeah. Okay, so we're out of time, so let's just do one quick comment from Pavel. Something really motivating.
Oh, I don't know. Get up and do something about yourself.
No, that's awesome. Bolat, a final motivating comment?
Okay.
I just want to say to all people, please don't criticize. Say the other people just motivational words.
Yeah, okay, great. Sergio, something motivating for all of us?
The hope.
Yeah. Never give up hope.
Yes.
Carlos, something motivating?
I don't know how to say this. Never say that.
Never say no.
Yeah.
Lexo?
Yeah, do our best.
Yeah, do your best. Okay, and the final word? Oh no, she's gone. Okay, all the best, you guys. It was great meeting you. Congratulations on your English.
Thank you very much.
You've already done it. Your English is great. Excellent. All the best.
Well, bye-bye.